This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined over Zoom by Paul Bamba. Paul, how's it going, mate?
My day is going well. It's a bit upsetting. Getting some upsetting news about my upcoming fight might potentially be off. Uh, but yeah,
So, talk about the Andy Taylor fight. There's a little bit up in the air right now with the weight. When it was agreed at 185, but now Andy Taylor wants it over 180. Is that correct?
yeah. Apparently, he texted my manager. He's been calling him all morning saying that he never agreed to it. We have proof that he agreed to it. Obviously, it comes from his mouth himself. He was the one that actually texted me to offer me the fight and talk to me about the fight. And we were very open with each other about what could be done and what could not be done. And then I think I kind of scared him yesterday in the Twitter space, and then all of a sudden everything's becoming problematic, which is a bit weird because he said Salt Poppy's better than me. He fought him at 185. It was about a month ago. I don't understand what the issue is or why he's backtracking.
Hmm. Okay, I'll have to get Anthony on soon then and ask him what's going on. So what? So it was definitely agreed at 185, but now he just wants to go lower.
Yeah, he's saying he wants it at 180. I think it's just like a mental game he's trying to play. But in all honesty, like I told him before, I said, yes, I'll fight you. I was like, all right, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to drain myself that quickly on that short of notice. I'm just not interested. I haven't really been in the gym, but I'm down for the opportunity. 4 weeks, I can make 185. I'll lose about 15 pounds from now till then. Um, and it was cool. We agreed upon it. We've been joking around. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. I feel like he got a bit shook. He's just saying he's the A side. He gets to dictate this and that. And I'd like to think that the A side of anything in life sticks to their word and has some sense of integrity, you know?
Okay, but can you make 180 or is that just too much, you reckon? Too much for weight loss?
I have, I think I learned my lesson with the Chris Avila fight on losing too much too soon. So it's of no interest to me. I was planning on fighting in August or September anyway. I had been offered a few things that had been in the talks, so I don't need to fight in July. It was just a good opportunity. I know Anthony wanted to fight, so when the opportunity presented itself, I'm like, oh yeah, cool, that makes sense. And we kept it friendly during saying what we were capable of doing and not capable of doing. And then now it's an issue. It's a little weird to me,
Hmm.
especially because he says he goes up against anybody. He's not scared of anybody. And then if he fought Saul Poppy at that weight, what's the issue with fighting me at the same weight?
Okay. Okay. So
This
yeah.
is
So
water, by the way.
so the Andy Taylor fight right now might be off.
For me, it's not off. I'm gonna still continue. I just uprooted my life. I was in Japan, training with some Marine snipers and stuff, having some fun, getting some good conditioning in. I wasn't supposed to really start my camp up until the middle of July. I literally left at a moment's notice when they asked me to, and they said it was happening. I flew to London. I'll be training in London with Edwin Cleary, Maddie Harris's trainer, and I got all my stuff in a row. I spent a lot of money, so it's just a bit disappointing if he's going to backtrack on his word. I'm hoping he seems like a stand-up guy though, so I'm hoping that he just sticks to his actual word and what it was agreed upon. I, I shot you a text message, Fred, so you could see that this does in fact come from him. He did in fact say it. I know you got his number. I know you got all our numbers. So yeah, it's a little weird.
But the beef between you and Taylor, that's real, wasn't it? Because I know yesterday in the Twitter space, the Misfits do, when they announce a fight or a card, they always do a big Twitter space and you go back and forth with Anthony in there.
Yeah, I would very much like to punch him in the face. I don't believe in assaulting people. So, like I said, when the opportunity presented itself and I could get paid to do so as well, it's like, hell yeah, let's do it. But at the end of the day, I'm not in a. I think we all learned this about me when the Global Titans incident happened. I don't jump and go against my own principles for money. Um, I don't plan to start doing it now. If I did, I would have done it before. I'm just not going back on what was agreed upon.
What
If
was
I got to
that?
take it out,
What was that recently, the Global Titans? So they commented, if you'd have beaten your opponent in your last fight, then you would have got paid. What on earth are they talking about?
I have no idea. They said they offered me like 180K or something, which we all know is a damn lie because like 6 months ago they said it was 100, and then they said it. they just say a lot. But the fact that they mentioned that I lost and that was a reason why they shouldn't do the right thing, that's a little weird to me and unprofessional as all hell. So I can't imagine anybody wanting to like actually work with them. And I do hope if they do have a show, I hope it's successful because I don't hate on anybody, but I hope all the fighters get paid up front and they're smart enough to ask for that money up front.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense then. Well, Paul, hopefully everyone get this issue sorted out. Hopefully it's just a little thing that Andy Taylor's going on. Oh, he's actually calling me right now, Andy Taylor.
Would you like to join them in? We could do a little face off, make it fun.
Anthony, I'm on Zoom with Paul Bamba right now. Do you want to join the Zoom with him? Okay, I'll send you the link and just join like immediately then. Okay, see you in like a minute then.
Nothing but a gangster party, party. Boom, boom.
Yeah, nice to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well.
Where you at? Where you at?
I'm in England getting ready to train to whoop your ass if you don't bitch
Hey,
out and pull out.
hey, save me a crumpet, because I'm about to come out there and train with Leon. So if we at the same gym, I'm going to outwork everything you do with Coach Leon.
One sec, Anthony, can you have your phone on the landscape mode, please?
Man, God damn it, Fred. You know I'm driving.
Anthony, what's going on with this weight then? You say you want it at 180. It was agreed at 185. What's
Man,
going on?
he said 185. I said we go 180 since we not co-main.
Wait,
no, Anthony, you're not co-main. Dean the Great is co-main in the tag team.
Yeah, but look, man, if it's a serious issue, look, bro. If he wants it at 185, I don't give a shit, bro. It's whatever, bro. I don't care. I just want him to come in.
You know you're saying this on an interview. You're gonna have to stick to this, right?
I mean, shit, bro. It's ma'am says 185, so I can't. I'm not gonna. Ma'am says 185. Because I saw.
You know why?
But Anthony, Paul Bamba, do you rate Paul Bamba higher than Salt Pappy?
Clearly, he wanted to cut the weight already.
I mean, Paul Bamba's a different fighter than Salt. I'm not gonna say I rate him higher, if I'm being honest, because Salt's never really fought nobody. I have to answer this real quick, Fred. I'm sorry.
Tell Mams to join the Zoom as well then.
All right.
Wait, just in case he tries to once again say he won't fight at 185, can we post that clip of him saying he will? Like, because
no, I think Anthony Taylor's a man of his word. He'll take it at 185. I reckon he will.
Yeah, it gives me a huge advantage too, which I love.
I don't know if Andy should join again because I reckon he'll be on a call with Mams for quite a while. So you might have to wrap it up here. But Paul, I do appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much.
I have a question for you, Fred. Before you let me go, I know you're a busy guy. I know I see you all over the space. Who do you have on this fight?
Whoa!
I know you like to maintain a bit of biasness, but me and Anthony are both good guys. We like you. I won't hold it against you. I'm sure he wouldn't either. Who do you think takes this fight?
I don't know. Well, the thing about my situation is that it's quite hard sitting on the fence, being so Switzerland the whole time. You see, Paul. Let me just change it back to speaker mode. 1 second. There, that's better. Well, it's quite difficult sometimes being in my shoes because you have to stay on the fence. You have to. Oh, there's actually he's gonna come back. It'd be a bit awkward to get a prediction now. There we go. I see you're back.
We're back. At the end of the day, if Paul wants it at 185, that's fine. I just want him to come into this camp healthy and comfortable as possible. I'm not going to complain about it. You know, he showed the text. If it's there and I said it, then fuck it. I'm upheld my part of the agreement, and we're going to go 185. No biggie. I told Mams we're going to fight at 185, so this could be a good fight. There you go, Paul.
Perfect. That sounds pretty good then. All sorted.
Oh, he just hung up. Anthony, I appreciate you being a man of your word. I also appreciate you acknowledging that I'm truly the A side of this, and that's why you succumb to what I asked for.
Look, you can't say that because I didn't rate you against Salt. Me rating you against Salt is not fair because you fought tougher opponents. You know, it's not like Salt fought Chris Avila. You know, it's not like Salt's about to fight Tommy. It's not. We can't rate Salt with that. You know, me and you, we in a whole different world. So this is why this is an interesting fight, because you're a lot taller than me and you're a lefty, and we have the shit talking. I get it. Yeah, we know when to be cordial, but we know when to, hey, I'm gonna knock your head off. Great. And this is the fun part about it. This is kind of like Fred. This is kind of like a John Jones, Daniel Cormier rivalry. We're like, hey, we're cordial in person, but at the end of the
Yo,
day, Paul.
if you really want to, that's a really good explanation to because you're like the short, fat one, and I'm the tall one that's gonna whip your ass. So I like that. That's cool.
Hey, Fred, we gotta make sure we don't get in trouble for this, because because if Pistons don't get this interview, they're gonna be pissed at you, me, and Paul. But at the end
It's
of the day,
fine.
I'm
It's all.
gonna
We'll
kick
leave it
your ass.
all in. We'll leave it all in. It's good. It's good fun. But see, I guess this will be titled a face-off between you two. So I will ask a few questions about the fight. For yourself,
Yeah.
Paul, where do you rank Anthony Taylor against Chris Avila in boxing? I know he fought him in MMA, but where do you fight him? Where do you rank him in boxing?
Based off like his last few performances,
Yeah.
I think he has a like you know how Danny Garcia has like a no look hook where he actually knocks people out. I think Anthony has like a no look right hand that does no damage, and I wouldn't rank him against Chris Avila whatsoever. Being realistic, he only beats TikTokers and influencers. Um, Now he's going to play with someone with a similar experience level, and I think that he knows that, and that's why he got a bit flustered, and that's why he was trying to change the weights of stuff. But yeah, I think he's a good fighter. I don't rate him as a boxer whatsoever, though. I think Idris shows that if you can box and use your jab, that Anthony's in for a long night. He gets flustered quite easily.
What's the height difference between you two?
Also, sorry, I have no idea. He's short as fuck. But also,
Whoa,
I just
whoa,
want to
whoa!
say this.
Whoa! Me and Anthony like the same height. Wait. How tall are you, Anthony?
I'm 5'6".
You're not 5'6". When I sit
I'm,
next to you, I'm way taller than you. I'm like, I'm that. If you're 5'6", I must be like 5'8".
yeah,
Yeah,
Fred,
you're
you're
taller
taller
than
than
him.
me.
Yeah,
You're taller than me, Fred.
Okay.
We
Okay.
talked
Good. Good.
about
Good.
that
yeah.
in Dubai.
But also, I would just like to say when I fought Chris Avila, I didn't hit the deck, so I didn't hit the canvas. My gloves
Wait,
didn't touch
I
the
didn't hit
canvas.
the canvas. He did literally.
Fred, Fred,
He,
I'll send you a clip to where you could see Anthony's gloves touching the canvas.
he
I found
tripped
it.
me up. Hey, it's okay. I'm gonna do more damage. I'm like a Pokemon Charizard. I'm gonna hit you with
You're like a
100%.
guy with empty threats because you've never knocked anyone out that you said you were going to knock out
Is that
outside of the
are you
Mexican you
drinking
said.
on wine in camp, Paul? You can't be drinking on wine in camp.
It's water, but I'm not really going to bother to train too much for you anyway. I'm that confident. I'm going to do some yoga and get my mental right. Just make
Oh,
sure you just make sure you're not weakening your legs the night before the fight and the morning of the fight. You know.
I got you. I won't.
Anthony. What's your ring walk gonna be?
Hey, Fred, you know I can't say nothing about it because you know it's gonna be the talk of the town.
Well,
I'm
I've got a
thinking
good
about.
question actually. Paul, have you spoken to Dylan Dennis about this fight? Is this kind of one of Dylan Dennis's friends trying to get revenge on Anthony Taylor for this fight?
Um, if I had a chance, me and Anthony would be friends, and I would jump Dylan Dennis with Anthony right now. I could
Oh,
care
really?
less
So
about that clown.
you've fallen out of Dylan?
Yeah, we're not cool. I don't, he, this, I don't care about him too much. I wouldn't really jump him a bit, if I'm being honest, but, he, he has his own issues he needs to deal with, and I got my own stuff I got to deal with. Me and Anthony got something going on. I think Dylan's a clown. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Friends turn enemy. First Bamba.
Nah, but I would say this though. If I was there, there's no way in hell you would ever put your hands on him. I would have fucked you up.
I was gonna strangle you both out with my MMA. It wasn't gonna matter. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
your MMA is so good. That's why you're an influencer boxing.
Well, I left. Fred knows how good I was at MMA. I'm Fred. You remember?
Yeah, you couldn't make the UFC and you got dropped from
No,
Bellator.
no.
So,
Actually, I was gonna go to UFC, but I declined that to go train with Jake. I was already in talks with him. Just to let you know.
and then you got beat up by a YouTuber and his brother. They ran a train on you. So I mean, that's cool too. You a hoe for money, and you always have been. That don't change.
Hey, you can never be my first, but you can always be my next, Paul.
And you will never have as much clout as that guy you just quoted, Ric Flair.
Listen.
But that's cute.
I
Anthony,
don't.
your little mental mind games that you play with people, they have no place here. So it's cute. Um, you're in for a wild night.
Hey, Paul, I am better than you. I am
I'm
better than
talking shit.
you. I will beat you, Paul. Say it. My Jedi mind tricks. Anthony's better than me. Come on, say it.
Where are you driving to? Are you still cheating on your girlfriend, or are you headed to the gym?
I'm actually headed to the gym.
Oh, good man.
Wait, is it legal to have your Zoom on and then drive?
Hell no, but they can't see it.
Okay. Moving swiftly on. We don't want to get in trouble here. But just before I let you guys go, just get a few predictions from both of you. Paul, how does this fight end up going?
Oh, you should let the A side answer first.
Oh man, I see this a dirty old split decision. Me winning by split decision.
And for you, Paul?
That's crazy. He doesn't even sound as confident as he normally does. I'm gonna go in there and do what I need to do. I'm gonna win. I don't care how I'm gonna win, but that is definitely gonna happen. And if
I'll
not,
see that.
there's always the parking lot later on that night. Because the
Woo!
only people that put batteries in your backs is that's why you hang out with AJ and other people that could fight. Because you like a second rate. Like everything that you do is second rate to people that are actually good. That's why you got on your hands and knees and cried when you beat a TikToker, a blind TikToker. Shout out Salt Poppy for taking that fight, and you still couldn't
Yeah,
stop him. You hugged him to
yeah.
death. You like a
We
little
got that.
chihuahua that was humping his leg.
And hey, but the Chihuahua beat the pit bull, so that's all that matters.
If you call that beating him, then yeah,
I beat the crap out of Salt Poppy willingly, freely. I had my way with
Freely's
Salt.
probably a better. Oh, but while we're here, Anthony, since you like talking shit, Fred, you know how fighters like to offer up fight purses and all that stuff, but there's never ever paperwork signed or anything like that.
Oh
So
yeah.
Anthony, in about I think about 2 weeks, he'll be sent a contract. If he's that confident, he'll sign it. My purse for his.
We're not doing that.
That's the real thing.
No, we're
You're
not
not
doing
confident.
that.
You're not confident.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Don't worry. I'll give you another chance during fight week at some point in time publicly as well. But just so you have some time to let your lawyer look at it, since you're so confident. That's it.
I
Because
got
at the end of the day, there's nothing that you have double right hands, no hook, and you might be in the gym a bit longer. But I know the left side of your neck hurts. I have a lot of people in your camp that tell me stuff about you, and I'm looking forward to actually fucking hurting you. So it's cool.
I love it. I keep hurting me, Paul. I love it. I'm excited for this fight,
I
Fred.
love this calm demeanor that you have when you're always around me because
I mean, you
actually
bet
show some
because
fear in your heart.
I'm
Because
driving,
you're
so
driving?
I can't. I'm driving.
You can't talk because you're driving? That's crazy.
Allegedly, Anti's driving. Allegedly.
Yeah. Like, look, say I'm driving. But at the end of the day, Fred, you know the best man's gonna win, and that's me.
Why don't you ask Fred who he thinks is going to win? He
Whoa!
answered while you were off the phone.
I'm gonna say nicely on the fence. You know, everyone's a winner.
It's always good to do that, Fred. Remember how happened with the Dylan? We don't want you stepping in between anybody.
Not again, Anti. Not again.
I appreciate you, Fred. I appreciate you, Paul, having me up. But come showtime, be ready.
Awesome. I think we're ending there then. Chaps, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, gentlemen.